Hello everyone and welcome to the NASCAR Heat 5 Next Gen Career Mode here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the third race of the season here, as we're going to have some stories of the race to go over before we begin here for the Pennzoil 400. We're going to see here that Chase Briscoe is looking to be fast today. He posted some fast laps in practice alongside myself there. Austin Hill to the rear after an engine change after qualifying. In your pole sitter is the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. for today's race, and you see myself in a brand new paint scheme, number 54 Market Basket Toyota. As we get back underway to begin this race here in Las Vegas, we are green from Las Vegas. We're already making some contact with Chase Briscoe by accident. Lap 1 on the lap 2. We're already charging into the top 5 here in 5th place, sailing by the 11 of Denny Hamlin. As we continue to now move through the field here in these opening couple laps in the race, but now we're staying standstill at about 5th here on lap 3. As we try to go by the 4 of Kevin Harvick for 4th place, which we will as we continue our charge forwards. Now on to lap 4, we're going to make a pass for 3rd. Now on the inside of the 24 of William Byron. Now only chasing Kyle Busch and your pole sitter and race leader Martin Truex Jr. Now on to lap 11. We've dropped down to 4th. We go a little bit low there because we're making some mistakes. Old tires on the long run trying to block William Byron behind us. Chastain is a big one on the top. We go to block him. Bounce off the wall into Chastain. Turns us and we're wrecking hard to the outside wall. Myself, Ross Chastain, and William Byron go crashing hard here on lap 11 at Las Vegas. And the caution will come out. A huge crash here at Las Vegas. See myself trying to go up and cover off and block Byron and Chastain, who are coming fast behind us. And Chastain gets into us. We bounce off the wall down the track into Chastain and then hit him, and Byron goes spinning right up in front of us, and the three of us go crashing. Our good run is ruined just like that. We're going to get another look at it here as we see coming down the front stretch. There's just some hard, aggressive racing trying to maintain for 4th. We saw Chastain with a big run. We threw the big block on him, and he just got into us down the 24, and boom, hard hit for all three of us. We go crashing. Huge hits in the outside wall. And on lap 15, we pitted, but we still remain somewhere near the top 10. So now we're in 7th, making a move 3 wide for 5th place underneath Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson now. They're still charging forwards back into contention, and now is moving to 4th now on the inside of Kyle Busch. We continue to charge forwards through this pack, making some strong moves here early in this race. Now lap 16, we're battling Martin Truex for the lead. We're going to get physical. We're going to send it all the way up the racetrack trying to take the lead. It works, then we hit the wall, and then it doesn't work. Then bank Truex again. Big contact. Christopher Bell will shoot by into the race lead now. Now the 20 looking to win stage 1. Now on lap 17, we're trying to make a pass for 2nd back on Truex now on the inside, so we continue to fight back against the 19 Truex, and we will take 2nd away from him as Christopher Bell now leads on lap 19. We're going to finish the stage in 5th with the last chance, desperate attempt to try to salvage a position. It doesn't work, and we go crashing afterwards with Martin Truex and Kyle Larson as Christopher Bell is your stage 2 winner. We got in the 19. The 43 snuck by at the last second to steal 4th from us. Puts down to 5th. We still get 6 stage points, so not the way we wanted to end stage 1 as Christopher Bell gets a stage win. On lap 22, we restart back here in 5th. Already go by the 19 and Truex for 4th as he has a horrible restart from, of course, the damage from the end of the stage incident there slows him down. On lap 23, we're into 3rd as we pass the 43 of Eric Jones on the bottom, just facing down Bell, and now the 22 of Joey Logano, who has risen as a contender. And on lap 24, we're going 3 wide for the lead. Contact with Joey Logano. We get physical with the 22 to get into the lead here at Las Vegas. Now we're side by side down the backstretch. Now into lap 30, we have fallen all the way down to 4th, 5th place now. And now we get into the 8 at Kyle Busch. They're trying to get 4th place back. Now we're back into 3rd on lap 31, but the 43 and the 20 are fighting us hard for position sideways. We're 3 wide in the middle. We have nowhere to go. We're dropping like our lap 32. The 51, J.J. Yaley is running back here by himself. As he goes up here into 1 and 2, you can see there is an issue up ahead. There's a crash up ahead of J.J. Yaley. That's Ryan Preece, who has had an issue, and Yaley piles in a crash right there. That caused a late restart here on lap 35, where we drive underneath the 22 Joey Logano to try to take the lead here. Come at the end of stage 2, it's a battle. On lap 35, we're side by side for the lead down the back straightaway. Myself and Joey Logano, an intense battle for the stage win here in some track position late in the race. Lap 36, we send it deep here into turn 1 and 2, trying to go clear Logano. We side up the racetrack, and we are going to clear the 22 and take the lead. And on to lap 40, though, Logano gets back around us to win stage 2, followed by myself in seconds. He gets by us, and we can never catch back to him. On lap 59 now, green flag pit stops come by. We fly by a bunch of guys who come in before us, as we actually had pit and drop all the way to the back there at the end of the stage. So now we cycle out to be 4th. Now on lap 60, we're going to pass by some more cars who came down pit road. as we're staying out long here trying to play some strategy, and that'll put us in the race lead and allow the lap 61. The next lap we are about to pit. Ryan Blaney blows a tire and goes crashing at the outside wall. The 12 of Blaney down the track gets T-boned by William Byron, a huge crash, and then upside down in the air. Justin Haley T-bones Ryan Blaney, and he goes tumbling and flipping through the apron. here at Las Vegas. An unbelievable turn of events here late in the race. Blaney is running 9th and crashes hard to the outside wall. The flat tire T-bone by William Byron. They crash, and then Justin Haley slams into Blaney, sends him upside down, and he goes flipping off the tops of other cars as well. And a huge crash. You look at it, he just goes too deep in the corner right behind Bell Walls and wipes out hard into that wall. And see the big T-bone. He gets T-boned twice. Once by Byron, and once again by Justin Haley, up and over. Bounces off of Kevin Harvick. A huge crash. This brings out the caution flag, which changes the strategy completely. As on lap 66, we're one of like 7 cars on the lead lap. 8 cars on the lead lap. We charge into 6. Now already charging into 4th here, into 3 and 4. This is with 2 laps to go in the race, by the way. We're now 3 wide for second with Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain. We passed them both, and now we're chasing down the 22 with Joey Logano for the lead and the win. A white flag in the air. Final laps are Colonel Bank. We send it into turn 1 and 2 to get to Joey Logano. We slide right up the track into him. There's a little bit of contact. There's some hard racing going on, and it's going to be a race to the checkered flag, and we are going to get our first career win in Las Vegas. We are into the playoffs, and we are a winner here for the first time in the NASCAR Cup Series with an incredible last lap pass for the win on Joey Logano. We're now going to get a full replay here in the final 2 laps of racing from that caution with Ryan Blaney caused his late race restart. Only 8 cars on the lead lap because 7 of us had stayed out and had trapped the rest of the field at 1 lap down. Bubba Wallace ended up getting the free pass back in 8th. So now it's myself, J.J. Yaley, Martin Truex in the 19, Christopher Bell up here, Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, among others, all up here in the front battling for the lead here as we go here into 3 and 4. Already, this is coming to the white flag here. We were charging. We charged all the way from 6 all the way up to 2nd place, clearing the 20 and the 1. And it was just going after the 22 with Joey Logano. Of course, right here, we took the white flag to take the final lap from the Colonel Bank, and it was a 1v1 duel here. Myself and Logano, we sent it deep here into 1 and 2 because we really wanted to get in there and make sure we had a shot at this, and we came right up the track right into Joey Logano. Just a little bit of, the slice kind of made him check up right there, and we cleared him down the backstretch. That's what we needed, and from here, we just had to execute 3 and 4 to perfection here to hold off Joey Logano. We blocked him on the bottom, cut off his run, and we ran through 3 and 4 pretty solid, and we come out of 4 for the final time to the start-finish line to win here in Las Vegas for the first time, and we are playoff bound, just like our teammate Denny Hamlin last episode. Now we're going to burn it down in celebration for an epic battle with Joey Logano for our first career win in overtime. Oh, what an amazing finish. It was just an incredible race overall. As just big burnout here to celebrate. Of course, first career win, big milestone for any driver in the NASCAR Cup Series. So we do a huge burnout here in number 54 Market Basket Toyota to celebrate this incredible achievement. It was just a comeback race, we had a top 5 car. We were 5th or 6th pretty much all day, but that late caution with Ryan Blaney blowing a tire on the strategy call was really what sealed the deal. It gave us that opportunity on fresh tires to charge by the leaders, and that's what we did. And that's what we got here to burning it down in victory lane. Of course, in the playoffs, of course, we're going to remain your points leader now with this big win, as expected. And so now we're going to head to victory lane here to celebrate with the crew. First, we're going to see the final race results. Of course, myself, your winner, Joey Logano, your runner-up. Ross Chastain comes home 3rd. Eric Jones 4th. Christopher Bell 5th. Martin Truex 6th. J.J. Yaley 7th. And Bubba Wallace, last car on the lead lap, in 8th. Then Kyle Busch 9th. And Chase Elliott rounds out your top 10 here in Las Vegas. Of course, Logano, Bell, the stage winners. Myself, the race winner. Now you're going to see 11th through 20th in the finishing results. You can see there, Kevin Harvick and William Byron, Tyler Reddick inside the top 15. Suarez ends up 16th. And Kyle Larson ends up finishing 20th. Not the finish he was looking for. Of course, a lot of these guys were contenders, but ended up being 1 lap down. Even worse, Denny Hamlin down in 21st. Brad Keselowski 25th. Ryan Blaney down there in 29th. Some tough finishes for those guys. And Bowman really 32nd place, not where he wanted to be. And the DNF's going to go to Austin Hill in dead last. So not the way he wanted his race to go. He started at the back anyway. So we got our first career win here in Las Vegas. And it is a awesome time for us. Now we're going to look at the updated point standings. Of course, myself, you remain your points leader, locked into the playoffs now. Ross Chastain, Logano, Bubba Wallace looking good on points. Denny Hamlin, of course, has his win. He's 5th there in the points. And then Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, and William Byron, your top 10 in the point standings after 3 events. Then Tyler Reddick, Austin Cindric, Eric Jones, Austin Dillon, AJ Allmendinger, and Noah Gragson are your top 16. As the first guys out are going to be Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, and Justin Haley. And now we're going to celebrate victory lane with the crew here. Of course, finally get that victory lane celebration. Finally broke through and won after being so close the last couple of races with late race charges coming up short. We make it happen here in Las Vegas, and we celebrate in victory lane. And now, of course, fast lap of the race goes to myself for the third straight race for the 31:01. And Joey Logano led the most laps, leading 21 laps. He was basically our toughest guy. We had to fight all day, and it was so hard to get around him. Then on the move, how about JJ Yaley up 27 spots from 34th to 7th for the strategy call. And the tough break going to go to Ryan Blaney from 6th down to 29th. Lost 23 spots on the day. Not what he was looking for. And now we're going to go back to see the playoff grid. Of course, 3 different winners for 3 races. Noah Gragson, Denny Hamlin, myself, all locked into the playoffs with our wins in these first couple of races this season. We get a payout. We're going to get some messages here. Probably some more hate mail. As expected, we got a little bit physical. But, hey, we earn our first Career Cup Series win in Las Vegas. And we make the story of the week in the news. You'll love to see it. Harrison Burton, some compliments. Michael McDowell and Ricky Stenhouse also complimenting us. We compliment them back. You know, show them our respect. Try to make some allies here. Try not to make any rivals. That probably won't last long anyway with the way we drive. But whatever. And so now, the next race is going to be at Phoenix for next episode. But now we're going to get ready to see these playoff grid. You know, myself, Denny, we are top of the winners, and then Denny Hamlin, then Noah Gragson, the 3 winners. And, of course, you see Ross Chastain, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Busch right now are your next 5 drivers in on points. Below them, you got Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Austin Cindric, Eric Jones, Austin Dillon, AJ Allmendinger, your top 16 with Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, Justin Haley, and JJ Yaley, the first 5 drivers out. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.